In the Hunt, or海底大戦争, as it was called in Japan, was developed by Irem and released into the arcades back in 1993. Looking at it, you may think it has a similar style of animation and art to Metal Slug on the Neo Geo. Well, that's because the team responsible for this game went on to form NASCAR, who developed Metal Slug, once Irem went bankrupt. In the Hunt has you taking control of a submarine which can fire torpedoes forwards and upwards. The upwards attack when used also allows for depth charges to be released, slowly sinking to the bottom and exploding on contact with enemies. Unlike most shoot 'em ups, In the Hunt allows the player to control the scrolling of the screen. This does allow you to play at your own pace, however, don't take too long as there's a time limit constantly ticking down. First port we're going to take a look at is one that many probably didn't even know existed. This is the Japanese Windows 95 release from Xing. As we can see, it's very faithful to the original arcade game, and maybe some would mistake it for the arcade if it wasn't for the pretty heavy slowdown and surprisingly quite a large amount of sprite flicker. The slowdown may even benefit some players as it gives you more time to notice projectiles heading your way. One feature that definitely helps players though is the ability to have rapid fire. This makes taking down the enemies so much easier, but not too easy as to lose all challenge. As with the arcade game, this is a 2-player simultaneous game, as with all the ports. It also comes with an arranged soundtrack or the arcade original. The choice is yours.
Take evasive maneuvers. I want a full trim down. Now!
Bloodhound Mix, full trim down. We're not gonna make it. Torpedoes armed and ready.
Fire on my command. Fire!
All stations report no damage. Same heading. Full speed ahead.
All subs ready. Torpedo.
Armed and ready.
Fire!
Here we go with the Saturn port, which was handled by Sims. In fact, Sims made a bit of a cock up with this release. Depending on certain models of Saturn, the game will not boot at all, and other systems such as the PAL release require you to unplug your controller to get the game to boot. It's also one of the very few Saturn games not to feature a pad reset. So how is the Saturn port compared to the PC? Actually, it's better in some respects. There's still slowdown present, but that nasty sprite flicker has gone, and the game seems to be complete in terms of animation. There's even a CG intro exclusive to this port. Not that it's much good, mind you. Controls do offer a rapid fire option, but it's actually a dual fire option set to the C button. A and B are the standard fire buttons. Sadly, the audio on the Saturn port can be a bit scratchy on certain sound effects, but I'm enjoying the arranged music. It is a shame though that the original arcade music wasn't an option. And we'll finish up with the PlayStation port from Xing. Now, I know what you're all expecting me to say, but I'm not going to, because PlayStation port is actually the best home port out there. It has the original and remix soundtrack just like the PC version. It offers individual rapid fire buttons just like the PC version, and it also has an original mode that enables you to pick up a shield. But does this version slow down like hell? Well, no it doesn't. In a surprising turn of events, this port plays much more stable than the Saturn or PC releases. Yes, this port is lacking a little animation here and there, but I'd say the payoff of smoother gameplay is well worth it. And let's take a look at all those versions of In the Hunt running side by side.